is just too rapid now, and so it's going to take us to come out here and stand in place of people that are losing their life senselessly. And so this is something that we stand on and we committed to, and I want to thank everybody for coming out here today. Law enforcement showed up. We got our community activists. We got our women over here promoting violence against women and children. So we got everybody out here showing their support. We got our faith base out here. We got our individual team, our ambassadors. So this is what we do for the community. We should be doing this on a larger scale, but we're here. And this is how we show up. We show up and we show out. And so we're just going to sit here and, like I say, make this aware to our community that somebody lost their life senselessly by being burnt up, which should never happen. And so that should be an outcry, and it should be a major concern for our community to not stand for this type of violence, because it don't make no sense. Because it was somebody's child, maybe somebody's father or brother. But what he was a community member that was out here in the homeless population. So thank you for all coming out. And my name is Kevin Orange. I'm also known as Twin, and I love this community. So thank you.
Twin, can you tell us when this happened?
I believe it happened on January the 18th. I think that's when you discovered, but I think law enforcement can give you a better update on that.
You have any statements you'd like to tell us? I'm Melvin Farmer of Hidden Corners, Real Reality TV, where we try to bring awareness. Could you speak up on the behalf of law enforcement and what you bring to the community?
Absolutely. First of all, my name is Commander Lou Palialonga, PAGS, and my boss here, Deputy Chief Gerald Woodyard. We're Operation South Bureau. Ordinarily, Captain Adrian Gonzalez, who's the South Bureau Homicide Captain, who I think many of you know, his team would be here. They are working this case, believe it or not, as we speak. They're serving search warrants. They're making some progress on this case for that. And I know many of you have heard this before. I've got to be very, very careful. I can't talk about a lot of the things. I will tell you that the victim has been tentatively identified, but the family, we're in coordination with the family, so we can't release the name yet until all that's positive, because as you all know very much, what the family is, their heart is like right here. It's like they're right here. And we have to make sure that we're sure before we start really releasing anything. It's not right to do that until we're for sure. But just know this, that South Bureau Homicide detectives have the family in their arms, as many of you know that they do. I think that they've been called the angels in white shirts before. Yes. Luanda, you know that, and that's exactly what they're doing right now with this family. They've got some very, very good leads. As to the motive of why this occurred, I can't release that at this point because I don't myself know. But very, very shortly, as we resolve this, and I'm very confident we will resolve it, you all will be the first ones to know. Twin, listening to the words that you said, it's so sad to gather here, but it does my heart so good to know that this community comes together. This time last year, when violence was off the chart, what helped us to stem the tide was our partnership with GRID, our partnership with the community, our partnership with clergy. It wasn't just the police, it wasn't making arrests, it was the public outcry. It was the voice that you're telling our council districts, our mayor, our president, everyone, that this community matters. So for people to gather here today, it does make my heart feel very, very good. It makes me very, very proud to be a part of this partnership, and that's what it is. So
I have one more question, because a lot of people don't know the terminology, and I've been around a lot of crime scenes, and you said you had leads, and you said you had arrest warrants that are being issued. Search warrants. So we have an understanding, because usually people in the public doesn't understand the work that go on. Exactly. So when you say that, you're saying that there is some evidence and suspects or information that y'all have that will lead to the resolution of this case. You're confident of that?
I'm confident in that. So as everyone knows, the body of the victim was found here. The body was burned. Everyone knows that. There was very, very little to go on at the time by our detectives, but through a lot of coordination with other agencies, with Southeast Division right here, and just good old-fashioned detective work and big hearts that they have very viable leads, and at this point in time, they would be here right now to join with you. They are working this case right now. They are gathering evidence. They are trying to identify the people that did this, and they're trying to give the families some closure.
Now, one more question. If those that have information, well, who can they contact?
They can call our LAPD tip line. They can call South Bureau Homicide. They can call Operation South Bureau. They can call me directly, Commander Palialonga, and we'll get those numbers out to you. Twin has them, Lawanda has them. You can talk to Lawanda. She's on our speed dial all the time, and we work very closely together.
Okay, thank you so much for your interview.
Thank you.
So, quick question. So, because you can't identify the victim out of respect for the family,
Correct.
We do have folks who are doing head counts in the community trying to determine if it's their loved one. Can you identify if the race of the individual and the age possibly?
Not yet, I can't. But if you have those names, send them to me. I'll get them to Captain Gonzalez, and we'll let you know if that's the person that tentatively we have now. Is that fair?
That's fair.
And we out on Hidden Corner, news before it's news.